Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina and you're watching the weekly review of Forex and stock markets. Due to the encouraging labor data from the USA, the US stock market slipped into the red on Friday. Dow Jones Index rose by 0.6% up to 13,155.13 points. 24 out of 30 indices demonstrated an upward dynamics. JP Morgan Chase and the Bank of America were among the growth leaders. At the end of the week, Blue Chips Index edged up 1%, having registered third successive weekly growth. S&P 500 was 0.3% higher at 1,418.07 points. The indicator edged up for the third time and added 0.1% at the end of the week. However, Nasdaq Composite shed 0.4% to 2,978.04 and lost 1.1% for the week. Apple Incorporated losses contributed to the index fall. The Labor Department of the USA reported Thursday that 146,000 job places were created in November and the unemployment rate eased to 7.7% from 7.9% before. The data was above economists' expectations, who anticipated 80,000 new vacancies and predicted the unemployment level to be unchanged. Moreover, flash data on Michigan and Thomson Reuters consumer confidence slid to 74.5 from 82.7. Investors were also monitoring situation in Washington, but no progress was seen in negotiations between the White House and the Republican Party about so-called fiscal cliff. This news did not affect stock market much, as traders are not expecting to receive any considerable results. American International Group stocks rose 2.6% at the end of the session amid the news that the company is negotiating the sale of controlling stake of its business on aircraft leasing International Lease Finance Corporation. The amount of the deal exceeds $5 billion. As Wall Street Journal sources announced, the potential buyer is the consortium headed by New China Trust Company, which includes Industrial and Commercial Bank of China Limited, as well as China Aviation Industry Fund. It is worth noting that Barclays owns 20% of New China Trust stocks. Besides, Goldman Sachs quotes shed 0.5% amid the news that the bank will pay a fine of $1.5 million for being unable to prevent its former trader from manual entry of fabricated futures traders, totaling to $8.3 billion in 2007. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission imposed a fine upon Matthew Taylor for the losses the bank bore as the result of fraudulent behavior against Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs neither disproved nor confirmed this information. This was the weekly review of Forex and stock markets prepared for you by our InstaForex team. Thank you and goodbye.